Hey, good morning everybody. It is July 5th and it's about 8:15 in the morning. I'm going on a calf run. I haven't gone on a calf run in about 3.5 weeks. I had to play catch up at the farm with weaning off of calves, making room. Of course, I hit capacity and then some. Filled up the overflow pens. Things are kind of back to normal. Be honest with you, I really shouldn't be getting calves this week either, but I made a decision to do so. I'm going to fill up the overflow pens, get the milk bar feeders going, and I do have 4 hutches that are empty that I can fill. And then tomorrow, as long as I get the manure spreader fixed, which is broke down right now, one of the cross members on the apron chain split in half. It's just wear and tear over the years. I got some new cross members delivered the other day. I got 4 of them. And anyway, as long as I can get that super hutch cleaned out, I need to wean off another 5 calves tomorrow. So there'll be some more room. I did not take any videos of baling hay yesterday. Number one, my mind was on the prize, and that was dry round bales, which are few and far between right now. Very tricky baling on those hills. You better, by God, pay attention. So anyway, yeah, my mind was on the job at hand, and to be honest with you, I'm still not acclimated yet to reminding myself to take a video when I'm doing something kind of neat. Baling went good yesterday. I baled the North Hill before chore time. I did get baling by 2 o'clock. Once I finished that field, I stopped, went back to the farm. I had chores to do, calves to feed. And after feeding calves, I immediately took the round baler, went back out and did up the South Hill. All the baling is done, went off without a hitch. I'm apparently as bad as determining how many bales are going to come off a field as I am on acreage on property, which I'm awful at. I've always been awful at it. I believe on a previous video just the other day I stated that there might be about 85 bales on those 2 fields. Holy crap, was I wrong. That was some pretty good thick stuff, but the drying process and withering, wow. And you know, I'm no stranger to that. I'm a bad judge at it. I ended up with 54 bales. Definitely not a complaint. I was surprised, but all in all, I got 54 good bales. I had a hell of a scare yesterday. Yesterday morning, before all the ruckus took place, before I even started raking, I got the round baler in order. I gave it a real quick minor grease job. I had decided, because I only had enough net wrap in there for, I bet you, 15 bales, maybe 20. Well, I was kind of on my own a little bit yesterday, and I wanted to go off without a hitch. I made a decision yesterday morning to change out the net wrapping to a new full roll. Well, that new roll, I had bought that late last year. I made a mistake. Understand, yesterday was 4th of July. There's nothing open. I made a mistake, and I bought wrapping. Like John Deere's got the Cover Edge wrapping. This is an off-brand. It's called Edge to Edge. It's not 48 inches. It's 51 inches. Took me a little while to figure it out. I was having a problem getting the roll in there, and I took a look at the package, and my heart sunk. I tell you what, it ended up pretty good. I made some adjustments, which was allowable on the round baler. I widened things out a little bit. As it turns out, it's a great thing that happened. My baler does accept the edge to edge, or we'll call it cover edge wrap, whatever. I had about a good half a dozen bales that got spit out a little bit funky. But other than that, real happy, real proud of what was the baler did yesterday and the bales that come out. And it was great. I finished baling, I don't know, 6:30, closer to 7. Unhooked from the baler, and then I took the tractor out there and grouped up the bales in 2 piles of like 7, 8, or 9 for when I go to haul them out, which might even be today. Weather pattern changed again. Right now we're looking at a thunderstorm today. They were calling for us to have it being missed yesterday for today. And I looked at the radar, and I'm here to tell you, I think we're getting hit somewhere's around 1, 2 o'clock, which of course would have been raking and baling time. It's about 100% we're getting hit. We'll see what happens. All in all, got some dry hay made yesterday, so that's a good thing. If you've been following my videos, it's a real good thing. Other than that, there was a big piece of news here the other day in the cattle market industry, beef producers. And I've been told that the first freighter of beef made it to China a couple days ago. This is huge. It made it there without a hitch. It escaped all the, we'll call it red tape, no stoppages at ports or anything like that. I don't know how that stuff works, but I'm just kind of talking loosely here. Huge deal. If I'm not mistaken, that's the first U.S. beef in that capacity that's hit China in 11 or 12 years. So thank you, President Trump. Great things. It's going to do good things for this market, and we'll see what happens. Other than that, the other big news this week, first of all, this calf run I'm going on, it looks like I'm bringing home at least 12 or 13 calves. I am not ready and prepared for 12 or 13 more, but I got to keep the customers happy. And I've had them on the back burner for 3 weeks. They've been having to ship on the market. And anyway, the other big piece of news here this week is there's going to be a utility swap at my homestead. The new log home that I never did a video on, which, my home, that I'm trying to keep some of the personal things out of this. That's my personal space. Maybe someday that'll change. The utilities are going to be hooked up, which of course I'm talking water and septic. They're going to be hooked up on Friday. So the new home is going to become live. And my old homestead is going to be dead, which means I don't have a place to live. Well, I will be living at the farm. Mom and Dad, of course, they are, I never really got into this, but they're going to be making the new log home, which is part of the farm sale. It's part of it. That is going to be their new home, and I dare say they're going to start their retirement process, and I will be at the farm full time. So pretty big juncture in life here this week for me, and well, Mom and Dad too. So things are going okay. They're going fair, and we'll see what the rest of this week has to bring, including the weather, and keep going from there. All right, I'm going to end this video now, and we'll see what the rest of the day brings. Bye-bye.